This ILLOWA FCA Game of the Week is sponsored by Shaw Wellness, Steve and Shelley Shaw, Advocare Independent Distributors. To learn more, go to shawwellness.com.
Rain and a slippery track greet the Keokuk Chiefs and the Assumption Knights as they both look to get their firm footing by improving to 2-2. The Knights, after two close losses to two of the top-rated teams in the state, put 70 on the scoreboard last week in a win over Fort Madison. They look to improve as they take on a hungry Chief squad. The Knights have no problems moving the ball through the rain that is off and on throughout the night. Up 7-0, Assumption is driving on 3rd and long. Joe Argo delivers with the 11-yard pickup to the Keokuk 46-yard line. A few plays later, it's Joe Argo with the soft touch to Will Ontiveros, 28 yards. It's 14-0 Knights. Assumption's defense is tight once again. Connor Lindemann with the quarterback sack there as the Chiefs manage just 81 yards of total offense. Back at it on offense again, Joe Argo sheds a tackler and he will rumble some 36 yards to pay dirt, and it's 21-0. Moving to the second quarter, Argo and Ontiveros team up once again. This is a 61-yard strike for the touchdown. Ontiveros also ran back his third punt for a touchdown in the last two games. That swarming defense continues to frustrate the Chiefs. It's tackling by committee once again as Keokuk is dropped for losses on 8 different plays. Special teams continue to thrive for Assumption. Chris Bridges blocks the punt. It rolls out of bounds to set up the Knights at the Keokuk 11. And on the next play, it's Elijah Williams working his way those 11 yards for the touchdown. It's 34-0. And still in the second quarter, Argo, he will find Ontiveros again to move the ball some 18 yards down to the Keokuk 18. And then it is Argo again in heavy traffic. He scores another touchdown. The final points of the game as Assumption wins 41-0 to move to 2-0 in district play.
And we're just trying to get better every single week, just keep building on this, building up. We got a good win last week, a good win this week. We started off the season a little shaky, but we're just trying to get back to where we need to be.
In a lot of levels, you didn't get 2 wins those first 2 weeks, but you got stretched in great ways. Are you seeing some fruit from every game? You think that, hey, we're really building into a good team, and who knows, at the end of the year, you might really crescendo to winning a great team.
Definitely. I mean, I think those 2 losses at the season, I'm not saying they were necessary, but they kind of put us in check, and we got better from those, and we've just been building ever since. So they were definitely not a positive thing, but wasn't all negative.
We'll talk about, too, you guys were able to score on special teams and, set up other scores with other special team plays. Yeah. That's got to be pretty cool to have a complete game like that. Yeah,
I mean, well, last week I had 2 punt returns for touchdowns, and so I wasn't expecting them to kick to me. And the first offensive play of the game, I got it, and great blocking once again, and I just was able to take it back.
How important is it to you guys to have that completeness? I mean, you guys work on special teams a lot in practice.
We actually work on special teams every single day. We take 20 to 30 minutes just to make sure everything's clicking, everything's in check for our game that week. But yeah, it's definitely a big part of our offense, and it's always been.
What do you take into to week 5? What's kind of going to be the message, the theme as you guys try to keep getting better too?
I think we just got to keep it rolling. We haven't given up a district point yet. We've outscored our opponents like 100 and something to 0, and I think we just got to build on this and just keep it rolling.
It doesn't matter who we play. If it's a district game especially, we got to come out strong. We knew we had to jump on them early, and we did that definitely.
What some great steps that happened tonight? Do you feel like anything execution-wise really took a jump too?
Yeah, I thought our line played very well in the first half. We got on linebackers, got some hats on guys, and second half, obviously, we didn't do what we wanted to, but we had a great first half.
You guys have played some great defense in the last couple weeks too.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Conklin's been all over us about that because he takes that to heart because he's got his name on that. So 2 shutouts in a row, that's great.
Tell me how great it is to get other guys in, getting them under Friday night lights. That they get to play in games where there's people in the crowd and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome, especially because not only for this year but next year too, because they get a little taste in their mouth and see what varsity football is like.
We really hit the midpoint of the season next week. Does that seem crazy? And do you feel like, yeah, we're getting there? We're kind of building towards all of it.
Yeah, we're getting there. That's kind of crazy. I still only have 5 or 6 more regular season varsity football games, but we're getting there.
I was real happy the way we came out in the first half. Kind of a different kind of day, playing early without just a change in routine. But I thought our kids came out ready to play. We came out fast. Second half, we kind of let the energy escape the room a little bit. But overall, pretty happy with the effort.
Execution-wise, did you think there were some good steps taken this week as you head into the midpoint of the season next week?
We got some things to clean up. Just, a lot of things. We rely a lot on our athletes, and they made some good plays tonight. A punt return, and anytime you get one of those, that's a great thing. Momentum change, and we were able to get that done again tonight.
You guys value special team play. I mean, you work on it a lot, I know.
Well, we do. We try to especially like our returns. Those are usually our starting kids out there, and we want something good to happen when we get a chance.
Talk about kind of the ebb and flow of the season. I mean, you get those two hammers at the beginning of the year, and obviously you'd like to win them. But as you look at it now, was there value in those, the way you got stretched and stuff too?
Yeah, I think we had to take a hard look at ourselves after those first two games. We're still not out of the woods on that, but I think we meaning our players and our coaching staff had to do a better job. We weren't. I wasn't. The offense wasn't clicking in the red zone. We made some silly mistakes and turned the ball over when we can't do that against good football teams.
And obviously sitting great in the district now too, and haven't given up a touchdown at all, right?
Well, yeah, that's extra, but we want to. Any win right now is big, and we want to keep the thing rolling. Last year we kind of got on a roll too, and then took a step back late in the season. So that's a pretty reoccurring theme with our kids. We don't want to take any steps backwards.
Hey, we've got FCA going at both Keokuk and Assumption. Are you ready to start FCA at your college, high school, or middle school? To find out how, you can contact me or check out our website at ILLOWAFCA.org. With this FCA Game of the Week, I'm Dan Pearson. Good work.